you're paying 10% interest and you don't even know how much profit that you'll be getting from investing into this project. So it's important as a business that this kind of activities should be undergone before you make a choice, okay, on whether or not to invest into a project, right? And before you even come to conclusion that this is going to be your future net profit, all right, it is based on assumptions, okay? You must have forecasted your future earnings due to the use of this truck, right? So all of these are all assumptions. So if you are appraising such an investment and your return on capital employed is more than your cost of capital, is a go ahead. You say, yes, I'm going to be making profit. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing about investment appraisal. We're going to be looking into different types of investment appraisal that a company undergo before venturing into any project at all. So I've written out the questions that we're going to solve, right? By the end of today, you should understand different types of investment appraisals that are available to companies, how they appraise the investment before making a choice or whether to invest or not. There are different types of investment appraisal, but we are going to be dealing with one today, okay? There are return on capital employed, okay? And there are NPV, there are payback period, internal rates of return. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about ROC, return on capital employed. Okay, so these are the few lists of how a company appraises their investments. Let's say, for instance, you want to purchase a big machinery for your business and you want to understand whether this machinery is going to be of benefit to you, if it's going to be profiting or not. So in order not to risk your capital, you have to perform series of investment appraisals, right, before you can make that choice. So we're going to look into return on capital employed. If today is your first time of stopping to my channel, my name is Victoria. And on this channel, I teach all things accounting and finance as well, but I major mostly on accounting, okay? So if this video interests you, keep watching and don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you are yet to, and let's get started. So we have this question written out here. I hope you can see clearly. It says a company is looking to buy a new truck, okay? They want to purchase a new truck probably for delivering goods to their customers. They want to understand if they will be able to regain back the money invested into the truck, right? So they've chosen to perform a series of investment appraisal. And the first one we're going to be doing is return on capital employed. Return on capital employed works with your profit and the actual investment. Before companies choose to invest, you must raise capital, right? Most companies depend on debt financing, right? Debt financing is when you borrow from the bank. And when you borrow from the bank, of course, you're expected to pay back with interest, all right? They'll pay back the principals and the interest. So the company would like to know if the profits they will make from investing into this truck, if that profit is going to worth more than the cost of the capital. The cost of the capital in this situation is the interest they will be paying back to the financial services, to the bank, right? Let's imagine that the bank has charged them 10% interest on whatever amount that was lent to them. Let's imagine they borrowed £1 million to invest into a project and the bank charged them an interest of 10%. So out of that $1 million or £1 million, they will be paying back 10% interest of that principal. So if that company's interest is to maximize the shareholders' profit or to increase growth, the best thing they'll have to do is to appraise that investment to know if the profits they'll be making by purchasing or investing into that project will yield more than 10% of the cost of capital charged by the bank. So if eventually, after appraising their investments and they found out that this investment is going to actually yield about 15% profit, that will be a good investment because the bank has charged them 10% and they invested and making a profit of 15% on top whatever the principal is. So it's a good investment. So these are the kind of activities that company undergo in order to make decision about investments, right? And that is what we're going to be treating today. It says that the initial cost is 100,000, okay? And the project lasts for 5 years. Let's imagine that this truck will be used for a period of 5 years. It has a useful life of 5 years. And estimated total net profit over that 5 years period is 60,000. And there is a salvage value at the end of this 5 years period, and the salvage value is 20,000. The salvage value is the amount the company will sell this truck off to the public once the project has ended. Okay? So once they are done with whatever project they are doing and they choose to sell off this truck to the public, they will gain back 20,000, right, in cash. Now we're going to be preparing ROC to see if our investment is going to worth more than 10% or whatever cost of capital that they have been charged to raise this 100,000, okay? So now, moving on, we're going to go ahead to calculate ROC, return on capital employed, using this formula, okay? It is average annual operating profit divided by average of investment times 100. Okay, that is the formula. So we're going to key in these numbers into this. Okay, what is the average operating profit? Mention here that over the 5 years period, they will be earning 60,000 pounds or dollars, okay, whatever the currency is. They'll be earning 60,000 K, all right, over the 5 years period that they will be utilizing this truck for their activities. So now we're going to say 60,000. We're going to find the average of the 60,000, okay? 60,000 divided by 5 will give us 12,000. This is the average of the operating profit, okay? Right? 12,000, and then we'll find the average of the investment. The average of the investment will be the initial cost of the investment, okay, plus the salvage value, because we're going to be earning back this 20K once we are done with the project. We will sell off the truck to the public and then gain 20K afterwards, right? So our average investment will be 100,000, all right, plus 20K, which is the salvage value, okay, divided by 2, just to find the average, right? 60,000, okay? And then finally, okay, which is the average operating profit divided by 60,000, okay, times 100, a percentage of 20%, okay? This investment is going to yield us 20% of the cost of investment, right? Remember, we assumed that we borrowed this 100,000 at an interest of 10%. However, we've done our return on capital employed, all right? And it's giving us a yield of 20%. Apparently, we are gaining, right? So if you are appraising such an investment and your return on capital employed is more than your cost of capital, is a go ahead. You say, yes, I'm going to be making profit, and hence I will invest in this project. That is how to appraise your potential investments. So it's important that it is done so that you won't end up losing. Imagine if you did not appraise your investment, what happened? You're paying 10% interest and you don't even know how much profit are you be getting from investing into this project. So it's important as a business that this kind of activities should be undergone before you make a choice, okay, on whether or not to invest into a project, right? And before you even come to conclusion that this is going to be your future net profit, all right, it is based on assumptions, okay? You must have forecasted your future earnings due to the use of this shock, right? So all of these are all assumptions. Although it is based on assumption, however, it is also based on your historic financial activities. For instance, you gathered back all your financial statements in the last 5 years period, and then you use that to forecast for the future what the return on capital employed will be, okay? So these amounts, they are not made up, okay? It is based on historical transactions or historical activities of the organization, okay? So this is how we appraise investment. I hope this video has been helpful. If you enjoyed watching this content, do make sure to give me a like, subscribe, and we've come to the end of today's video. I will see you all on my next one. Bye. Stay blessed.